Hello and welcome back to Rackgrasp. So, I had a little time and I realized something important. Number one, are they over here? Yeah. Paper sheets by themselves don't actually do anything. That was a mistake. And number two, I really should just tell the professors to get on with it and focus on the research. To that end, all the professors now will only ever do mining jobs, as well as like some construction jobs. And yeah, we need some choirs. Okay, so last time we were waiting for the forge to be finished, which it isn't. So this time, let's expedite the process a little bit. Whoops. I said let's expedite the process a little bit. God dang it. There we go. Third time's the charm. And of course we have an archery range, which is good. Somebody dropped their bars here, which is not so good. Maybe we should also build a second story. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, it's always him. Thief. Oh wow. So many thieves. Fortunately, they're not willing to stick around, so we at least don't have to worry about that part. Everyone harvest, yes. Oh, speaking of which, I haven't set this up yet. Forgot about that. Found some microline, that's great. We're in the process of smoothing this out, that's great. The professors are busy helping out with farming, that's not quite so great, but you know, it's good that they do it, I guess. So I did do like a another, I won't necessarily say another, but I've been playing this particular version of Dwarf Fortress, like this modded one, basically. And it is indeed true that visitors do come, but at a later starting year. So I don't know if that's relevant or if we're just unlucky. I hope we're just unlucky because it's kind of boring if it's just us. But regardless. Well, not really speaking of which, but we are in position to do so, so let's do so. Let us make some hives out of beautiful, beautiful cobaltite and start making mead. Or pretend to make mead, because I've never actually done like a mead making industry. We'll find out, I suppose. Yeah. Are we done? We're done. Okay, good. Dig out this section. Also, this door is now forbidden. I mean, if you're dumb enough to open it, you kind of deserve what you get, right? So. Yay, we're making choirs now. About time. So that's also a lesson learned, right? Importing, nice. Importing parchment doesn't necessarily mean that the parchment can be used immediately. It needs to be processed. Now let's seal this place off with some good old granite. Smelter, kiln, smelter, kiln, glass furnace. Why do we have one that's not really used? Nice. Okay, what are you doing? Nice, okay, more people. That is our caravan, because it's autumn. Just 3 wheelbarrows. We have wheelbarrows coming in, it's good. Alright, what can we give you here? We can give you some roasts. Cuttlefish, male roast. When a shot, one shot, you're like, okay, yeah, I'm done. Alright. Hi, liaison. I kind of wish that whenever they're telling us about the world information, that the world information will be immediately visible. Just give us your leathers, that's all I ask. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna sell you whatever I want, so. Alright, like, the news and rumors is site dependent, so I kind of wish that whenever we, center in on our own fort, it would tell us the news that we have been told. But we have choirs now. Yay! Ponder dialectic reasoning, no job. Neat. Can we trade with you now? Nope. We have some caravans that are still behind. Item in stockpile. I want to know what these item stockpile folk are actually doing. Raw nautilus, raw cuttle squid. I think we have done enough fishing for the moment, so please stop. Tell you guys to do something else. Okay, let's see. Platinum I will take. Steel definitely. Nothing else I want. Crystal. Raw glass of all shapes and sizes. Some clay, yes please. Note to self, make instruments. Skins. Animals, okay, whatever. Weapons, doesn't matter to me. Sand, cool. Gunpowder, I'll take. Yes, bins upon bins of sheep leather. How many sheep died for my wealth? The rest of these I don't particularly care about, though thank you for all this thread. I will gladly take all of it. Okay. And do you have any books you can sell us? You do not. Oh well. leatherworks is in here. From here on out, stop doing that. And we have a lot. We have a lot of backlog. That needs to be cleared out. Whatever. Huh. Oh god. Oh god. I have some pissed off animals, apparently. Okay. So, wow. One of my or the war leopard just went nuts and decided to start killing things. So we need to prepare for the fact that he did kill things by making a butcher and a tanner. Which I don't believe I have at this point. Unless I put it downstairs, but that seems unlikely. Yeah. So, butcher and a tanner for corpses, so that any dead gazelles may be moved up there. Although it looks like... Nope, that's an anti-goat. It's probably dead? Maybe? Possibly? Hopefully? Ah, there's my butcher. Okay. Well, then I have two of them. Doesn't matter too much. Alright. Forgers are up and running. First order of business. Make steel, make pig iron. Just tell it to do that. Second order of business. Smelt all the metal ores. And smith number 3 will smelt all the non-metal ores. I am also in the market for some more fuel, which could be troublesome. Maybe, probably, hopefully. We'll see. Hives, we're making hives, good. Listen to music, meditate on mountains. Do we have any? We have sutans, and we have urnuts. Okay, so we do have instruments. Okay, I just saw it said made gunpowder, and I was very intrigued. Which reminds me that we should probably look into that at some point. Knock yoke. I'll get drums. Well, I think we're okay on instruments for now. So use all the clay that we have and make jugs out of them. Make jugs and crafts and a quicklime. I don't know how, I don't know what you need quicklime for. We have some sand, I believe. No, I think we use the sand for where's my granite? There it is. We use the sand for these windows. I haven't really made more. I do think we have bags, right? We should have plenty of bags. I keep saying that, and that keeps being untrue, so... It is probably not the case that we have plenty of bags. Pile of vomit and somebody's tunic. That was a goblin that we rounded up and beat to death, wasn't it? Yep. Stray Grey Langur is attacking the A small monkey. Okay, wow, alright. Violent little guy, isn't he? I should make a dedicated grazing zone for our animals. Well, I'll get to that at some point. Do we have any other animals that we need to be sent out? Nope, we're good. The smithing is starting. A lot of gold, got a lot of gold, lead, and all the other fun stuff. What's with all these lambs everywhere? Yeah, okay. We need to do something about that. The biggest zone is basically 3 by 3. If I dig down, I'll basically make a giant pit, and if I dig down more, then I make a pit that's 2 Z heights long. But what's the point of doing that? I just wall it off. Because the fundamental weakness behind digging a pit is that things can climb now. And if they climb down into said pit, then the animals don't have a place to run. And that would, well, I mean, the problem with a fence is that animals can, not animals, but invaders can still climb it. So it's not great still. I want to do something insane. So I can't dig too close to the top because I can't build there. You know what, let's actually build this on the bottom level, because I have a lot more room here. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. There we go. This is gonna be our new pasture. It's gonna be a hole in the ground. It's gonna be great. Smelting hematite ore. Excellent, excellent. Okay, since you're not doing this right now. Workshop profile, work orders. Q. Make pig iron. Steel. The biggest problem I can see with this is that it will just do both at the same time. Or rather, we would have an imbalance between pig iron and steel, but odds are, whenever that imbalance happens, it's because fuel in a different location was used up, and that's not that big of a deal. Or it's less that it's not a big a deal, but that the lack of fuel in a different location will automatically stop it. So in that respect, it's not a big deal. Cool. Alright, so where should I put my hives? Let's put them... over here, sure, why not? Hive. Whoops, it's a hatch. That is a hatch. Hives. Cool. We're gonna have bees. Bees for days. Okay, ooh. We have 2 professors discussing 4 more reasoning. Excellent. Alright, so we need something to do with all that lead. Other objects of lead. For obvious reasons. Well, maybe not so obvious reasons, but lead doesn't really do much. Maybe I can use it to make book bindings or something? Gather plants. Good. There's so much to do that nobody really has the time to just sit and smell the roses. You're listening to music. Who's performing? Oh, the diplomat? Okay. She's belting at you from across the room. Axiomatic reasoning? What is that? That sounds awesome. Obsidian. Smelt hematite ore. Making pig iron. Good. Wait, just hematite? Magnetite tetrahedrite. No, it's just... that's just the thing that they're doing right now. Okay. That's good to know. Yeah. Well, you need to be stung a lot before that actually becomes a problem, so... it's fine. Making choir, making crafts, making crafts. Go. Alright, we're kicking. We are kicking. So... There is so much stuff to do around the fortress that giving out more orders at this moment is actually not helpful. So we will simply sit and wait for winter to come, I suppose. It's kind of disappointing that we're not getting visitors, but hopefully with enough time we will. Chief Medical Dwarf. I'm going to ask you to help out with hauling from here on out. Tavern Keepers. All Tavern Keepers are hereby requested to help out with hauling, moving things from point A to point B. Okay. You guys talking about still axiomatic reasoning, helping. Cool. Pig iron, smelting more hematite. I'm guessing it's because the magnetite's very close by, right? Yeah. So I don't catch them doing that job because it's done so fast. I have tin and gold and silver. art for so long. I mean, that's something we can help out, right? Some migrants. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I'm just not gonna name people from here on out because that's a pain in the ass. Well, maybe I will. No, I won't. Suture. Okay. Suture. Weaponsmith. Ooh. High Master Weaponsmith. My goodness. Weaponsmith. Adequate Weaponsmith. Welcome all the same. Clothier. Yes, please. Ranger. Not very useful. Well, I guess you could be a craftsperson. We kind of need more of those. Metalcrafter, armorsmith. I don't mind. Come in. All right. Having more hands is never a bad thing. Especially since our fortress seems to have more jobs than there are people. Can we get some visitors, please? I desperately want some visitors. Alright, looks like we're doing good here. Oh, it felt like a lot of people came in when we were assigning them places, but guess not. Heavy infantry, welcome. Everybody else, clothier, weaponsmith, tavern keeper, miller, militia, 6 levy. 2 farmers. Alright. Get yourselves armed. Never know when danger may come. Oof, my head hurts. Okay. Got a lot of bones. I should probably start using that bone at some point. Also, this steel needs to be built in a more convenient location. By which I mean right next to the booze. Same thing with the kitchen, if you think about it. Yeah, I'm pretty okay with not designating this dig stockpile. Just get rid of that. Build that. Get rid of that. Whoops. Get rid of that. And build that. There we go. This way we're not spending extra time having a mandate ignored. Okay. Violation of production order. Okay, well we don't have a prison yet, so let's do that. This is basically what lead is good for, like lead chains. Furniture. Lead, chains. What else? What other mandates do we have to look out for? Nothing? Good. Yay, more steel, more steel, more steel. Four more reasoning, good. Discussions are happening, people are learning. Oh, wish we could buy some books so we can start transcribing them, but beggars can't be choosers. No, you're under stress, aren't you? Distracted. Are you distracted? After lack decent meals, unable to fight, lack of troublemaking. Okay, well, you will have your time. How are we doing here? Good, progress is being made. Alright, so the biggest danger I have, or the biggest worry I have concerning pastures is the fact that, you know, animals can come and people can die. I suppose. So I figured my defense will be to dig a hole, put all the animals inside there, and just build a bunch of bridges. Alright? So now obviously the bridge can't cover everything, but I figured, you know, bridges, like put some walls here or something. But either way, just enough so that it'll be a reasonable barrier of some sort. Satisfied at work, dreams of mastering a skill. You'll get there, sir. You'll get there. Alright, we can now build what ostensibly is a prison of a sort. Okay, so because there was no way for you to, so you just beat the shit out of him. Did you have to twist the neck though? That seems a little unnecessary. So because there was no prison ready, the sentence got downgraded to just a beating for a given value of downgraded. But this does mean that we should build our hospital/dormitory. Build these out of mudstone so we can have a pathway. And of course, don't actually pave over the entrance. Oops. Okay, more goods. What do you want this time? Beds. Alright, we can do that. Make some beds for us. Alright. We should have a reasonable amount of beds that we can actually use for this scenario. Well, let us see, nonetheless. Oh. Well, he's a possession. I don't care about possessions. Doesn't result in skill boosts, so it is irrelevant. Put down some mudstone here. Put down some mudstone here. We're good. We are good. We actually have a lot of idle folk now, so I guess our work backlog is more or less finished. Everything's fine. Nice. Date palm wood bed. There we go. Justices. There we go. Now there is just a momentary act of ingratitude as opposed to a momentary act of violence. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we got plenty of beds. Those tables, of course, are meant for surgeries, and is in no way, you know, terrifying at all. That's a hospital. That's not a bed, though, so... Hey, a magnetite mechanism. Okay. Irrelevant. Could you go sleep in a bed or something? Well, he got cleaned at least, given by the spatter of blood that's suddenly on the ground. Needs smashing, torn open. Yeah, not too terrible. Okay. Let's make more barrels. We're also short some charcoal, I guess. Let's fix that. Discussing very large numbers, yes! We have a huge discussion on very large numbers. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I am all for this. How are we doing? We got more steel. Okay. Make us some anvils. Yeah. We have enough leeway for the soldiers to start training again. Good. Excellent. Maybe people to start meditate and train. Meditate and pray. That's what I wanted to say. Good. It means that we are finally moving beyond a subsistence economy. Though I don't think we were ever a subsistence economy to begin with. Not that it matters. Well, come harvest season, there's probably going to be a lot, let's get rid of all that. Yeah, come harvest season, there's going to be a lot less free hands. But that's okay, because that's harvest season. That's how that works. You want more beds? Okay, you got it. Hey, looks like he's better now. Harsher punishment reduced. Getting the shit beaten out of you is a reduced punishment. Why are there all their animals up there? Okay. So the biggest problem at this point right now is that there's just not enough grass here for the moment. Meditate on persuasion. One of these days, one of them will write a choir, and I will complain about the fact that choirs can never become books. A lot of orthoclase blocks all of a sudden. Well, that's fine. We have mudstone, only a little bit of mudstone though. Auto mine ores and gems. Let's get all that nice juicy material out of the ground. So it's granite, okay. Designate all. Let's dig out some more. Sure. Whoops. A little too exuberant there. Whoopsies. There we go. Pray to Or, the Dune of Saffron. What kind of god is that? Meditate on persuasion. Pray. Well, you're praying now, so, you know, make up for some lost time. So we're gonna let this area just grow for a bit before we can actually use it as a pasture. Socialize, socialize. Make friends. Actually, I think having this be like this big is ultimately a bad thing, because it means people don't get together and talk all that much. But again, the rules have changed since the last time I cared about those socialization rules, so you know. Alright, we can now input more hives. Hive. Nice. Sweet potato wine. That's the blocks. Mica, diorite, granite. What can I use mica for? Needs gold ore nuggets. Alright. We're out of gold. Some copper though. Make some rose gold, sterling silver, and we'll see where we are after we do those things. Tear that down. This workshop is now reserved only for people who are masters or above. Speaking of which, make us some weapons. What did I say our equipment was? Zweihanders. Okay. Make us some steel Zweihanders, so that our actual military can actually have some equipment to play with. And as for this one, I should have some sterling silver already. Make us some sterling silver flasks. For the longest time, when it said make flasks, I thought they were making like Erlenmeyer flasks instead of like a you know, like the alcohol flasks. So yeah, you know. Good. How good are you at this? Not great. Not great. You must be at least great from here on out. Yeah, that's a nice Zweihander. Can we actually use it though? That's another question entirely. If not, we'll just use a different equipment. Don't matter all that much. How are we doing on ammo? All the ammo has been properly taken care of. Good. No writing has happened yet, because all the professors are probably out digging. No, they're just performing the basic functions of life. That's all we got? Wow. So we have 2 Zweihanders. And doesn't look like anybody's going out to get them. So, quite possibly too big for our dwarves to use. That sucks, I guess. And put first heavy on training, see if they can go get those weapons. Pick up equipment, but that's a dwarf. Get provisions. Yeah, it looks like they cannot actually use the Zweihanders. Oh well, that's fine. Then we'll give them something else. A morning star. Just go completely the opposite direction. I like the idea of them having gladiuses, but that's because I'm just a Roman fanboy. Okay. Dull is fine. Though we have to make some of them, so it's a little bit less fine, but you know. Maybe I should make some out of iron, just to have some backup weapons. Oh, speaking of which, well, actually, just out of curiosity. Oh wait, I need to assign their uniforms too. Right. Weapons. Jian, okay. In that case, we'll make some Jian instead. Uniforms. Heavy infantry, heavy infantry, heavy infantry, heavy infantry. So Dao is basically a weapon that is built for the purpose of cutting, while a Jian is specifically a sword. Or I guess more specifically a sword. Qiang would be a spear and or a gun, depending on the time period involved. And a Changdao is just a long cutting instrument. It's in Chinese fun. Okay. It's about winter. Our forge is up and running. Everything's fine. It's good. Make some quivers, bags, backpacks, that kind of stuff. So many paper sheets. I'm gonna put a craft dwarf thing right over here, using the closest possible material, so we can just churn out those quivers. Iron Jian, excellent. Can we use them? That is always the question. I mean, it doesn't look like it if we're not going out to get them. Oh wait, no. Who got the Jian? Or did I just do something wrong? Anyways. Jian Qiang Gong. That's I think that's also a bow. It's been a while. Oh wait, shoot. Yeah, I am not the smartest person. Yes, okay, good. We can use those. Awesome. Man, it really sucks that we cannot use Zweihanders. I want some humans in the fortress so I can have them use Zweihanders. Ah. Totem, acquire, okay. Yeah, do nothing, yeah, just make choirs. Make choirs till the cows come home. In that case, I'm gonna have all the other workshops stop making choirs, just so that we can focus. The logistics of it becomes faster. Build a... Finish this off, please. Thank you. Stone. And... Mudstone. Awesome. We're still here. It's been a month. Fighting demonstration, sword demonstration, yep. Okay, so I think for winter, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start experimenting with gun production, and seeing how far that goes. To be honest, I don't expect good things, I guess, but we'll see. We will see. You guys don't have shields, do you? Probably not. We'll need a... We'll need something else. Well, since we've already decided that, let's put all the stuff that's needed to make guns right now, so we can start to see exactly what kind of materials we need. So we may need more charcoal. But winter has arrived. What are you carrying? Is that your blood? I guess I don't care all that much. Alright, so, yeah, next time we'll see how guns work. Later.